Vincent. Sir Venom.
The room you stand in is quiet. The thud of the body of the beholder-like creature that had called itself Zoranox hitting the ground before you. But there had been 2 additional thumps before this. The bodies of Riku and Vincent, which now lies still on the stone floor. Rudolf van Richten had given a cry of, "My boy!" upon entering the room and seeing Riku's limp body lying dead. Riku and Vincent. There is no feeling, but you can see motes of light that appear to be swimming through what feels like a river, the current rushing around you as you're propelled in some direction. You're not being tossed about as if in a raging river, but you feel carried. Around you, beyond the motes of light and beyond whatever sort of watery substance carries you, you can see shadows moving, soaring, flying, at first indistinguishable from one another, and then slowly coming into focus at times as they get close to the river carrying the motes of light upon which you ride. Ravens, somewhere beyond, flying with you as you travel along this river. And as you travel, you realize you yourself are currently a mote of light. Memories come back to you as you swim through this water, and you realize that you're here from a memory that had occurred recently. A beam of necrotic energy that laid you both to rest. The room is quiet. Axel and Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Sir Venom would just like fall to his knees by Vincent's body. Like, no, Vincent.
So can you do something? Just bring him back to life.
I like sniff and wipe away some tears. Or like, no, I don't have the power right now to do it.
Oh my
By the
god.
time I get the power back, it'll have been too long.
Oh jeez. Okay, well, maybe we should take them. We should store them, or I don't know. Should we? It maybe. Oh, if you took.
Because
This isn't good.
we don't have access to the chest or the portable hole without Riku.
Yeah. What if?
We'll have to like.
So right now you don't have the power. So and then by the time, damn. What if we took a long rest? Would you be able to do it then?
I would not. It would they would have been dead too long after a long rest.
But there's no. You can't prepare something to.
No, to revive the dead, I have to get to them within the first minute of their death. At least until I'm more powerful.
So you're not powerful enough to do anything.
Yeah, as my power currently stands, I can only if I want to revive the dead, it has to be right away.
Okay.
Just a point of order here. Can you not for some reason take Raise Dead?
I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
And it would take a long rest to swap out the speed.
So
Okay.
should we could take a long rest and you could do that? Or
Wouldn't Raise Dead just turn them into zombies?
It does not. No.
Negative.
So here, I'll drop this for you.
I think it's just like an upgraded Revivify, and then there's one called Resurrection, which is upgraded version of the Raised Dead.
Hey, what? Oh yeah, I can probably.
How much
do that for a
diamonds?
long rest.
How many? How much? What's the diamond situation looking like? Would you be able to afford a twofer?
I like open up like take a pouch from my belt, like open up to show Axel, just like you know 12,000 gold
Dozens
worth
of
of diamonds.
diamonds.
Okay, so we're good on the
Yeah,
the
just like
diamonds.
hundreds of diamonds in a bag.
Okay, so
So one
yeah,
thing to note there, as you look at the 11,700 gold worth of diamonds, quite a bit of it has been ground into diamond dust, which is useful for lesser and greater restoration, I believe. I want to say that you currently have about 2,000 gold worth of that. So I'm going to write that down as dust. You have about, I want to say about 4K of diamonds. That is 500 gold or greater. And then the rest is scattered between like 100 and 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds, which matters in a lot of ways here because you need actually a diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces. It doesn't say like diamonds, it means like a single diamond worth at least that much. And so
Okay.
in this instance, I would say that you have 2 diamonds that are worth 1,000 gold or more, and you have 4 diamonds worth 500 gold or more.
okay, nice. So what do you
All right,
think?
so yeah, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, looks like
At
we
the very
just
bottom
we
it
just need
says
to
a
rest.
diamond worth at least 500 GP. So you're
Yeah.
right, one single diamond.
Okay, so I guess yeah, we just need to long rest, and I can bring them back to life.
All right. Should
Depending how long
we?
these take to cast.
Yeah, I think first
1
we
hour.
should probably investigate this room a little further, make sure, see what the heck was going on here, and also, yeah, I think we should just like,
Make sure you guys are safe.
yeah, if we
Clear
wanted
the
to,
area.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess let's do a quick investigation of this room. I guess I'd check out these magic sigils to make sure
I
they're
don't want
not
to say too much
anything
because I'm dead.
sketchy.
Investigation.
Yeah, so if you want to check out the magic sigils, and Axel, you're sort of peeking around the room looking for traps and stuff.
Traps and if I had time, I would see if this that giant monster guy we just killed, like, take a look at him.
Yeah, so you do find 2 things on him, funny enough, besides the large armor. The adamantine armor, you're not sure if it could be used or taken for something, but it's effectively a beholder breastplate, if you will. It is adamantine, however, and that therefore may be valuable. You're unsure at the moment. You do find 2 other objects on him that were being carried by different eyeballs that floated near and around him. 2 similar looking keys that you believe would fit in that door over this way. And you also find a set of other iron keys on a key ring that were attached to the breastplate.
Okay.
And there's
Okay.
there are 2 there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 7 or 8 keys on that key ring, but the 2 that you recognize definitely go to this door down to the right, you think.
Okay.
Sweet, so that's all 5 of them now that we have.
You'd find one in Riku's hand.
Maybe
Gotcha.
we long rested that room. Like we unlock it, go in, and then lock it behind us, so that we know we're safe.
But we don't know what's on the other side of that door, though. Like it could be like another
I feel
fight.
like I'm pretty confident that it wouldn't be like another monster of some kind.
Yeah. Well, let's see what you figure out about these sigils before we move out of here.
So what should I roll? Like Arcana, Religion?
Yeah, an Arcana would work.
Oof, 11.
They're not conjuration symbols, you believe. If anything, you suspect that they have something to do with the way in which Zoranox could command the kobolds, potentially allowing him to charm them, but it's not entirely clear to you.
Okay. And I guess I'd also I'd get Detect Magic up. to see if there's any like magical traps or trinkets or anything.
Um,
If there's any like
no,
magic
actually, in
well,
this vicinity at this point in time.
Okay.
Nothing beyond your own gear.
So then I guess I'd come down to try to like shut and maybe lock and secure this door down here.
All
Yeah,
right.
could use the immovable rod as a barricade.
Oh yeah, which do the doors open inward?
They open inward. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So I'd use the keys to lock it and then place like the immovable rod like over like the seam in the middle, like sideways to like try to secure it even further.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a intelligence check as you do that, just to sort of lock it down a bit.
Magic barricade engaged.
The 9.
Okay. Yeah, you think it's pretty well shut down. And you feel good about it at this point. I mean, good enough, right? You're in a room with multiple dead kobold bodies. If you want to move them around, you can do so. A giant dead beholder and your 2 dead friends, along with Rudolf Van Richten and Casimir. They sort of are looking at you, and Kaz with one arm is like moving the kobolds to wherever you're moving them all. You probably need a hand moving the beholder, but you can move it over into the same corner if you so wish. And he looks around and he goes, "Oh, my poor boy. You will be able to bring him back, right?" Looking at you, Sir Venom.
Yeah, I just need to rest up a little bit, get some of my strength back.
Indeed. I can take the first watch. Casimir and I mean, we can take watches for this. This feels important. I assume the 2 of you need your rest after that.
Yeah, that was quite the battle.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Just hear Riku
Look.
shit his pants.
Ah, jeez. Uh,
Rictavia says one more thing. It's something we've not talked about, and it feels like the dire straits. We're in such a dangerous and precarious situation. Maybe I should mention it. My understanding from the glimpses of this book that I've read, I don't know, maybe there's something in there that could help us escape? Some sort of gateway or teleportation spell that we could try to learn from this book? And he pulls the book out from the pocket in his jacket.
The book?
yeah. I was
That seems
Bum,
pretty
bum,
dangerous.
bum.
I will. So our top priority right now is to get Riku and Vincent back up. But then after that, I think we need to get back to the Sword Coast with the book and get that in the right hands.
Well, aren't we
Um,
trying to stop the Demogorgon from taking over this little pocket dimension?
Say the Raven Queen also gave us some instructions.
I mean, is that like, how much do we care about this pocket dimension?
Well, I mean, the Raven Queen gave Sir Ben like a direct order, so he would definitely be doing that.
Okay.
I think Vincent would probably be with him too. Like, the Raven Queen tells you to do something, you got to do it.
Way to speak for the dead.
All right.
He knows his comrade.
Yeah, Vincent
Sure,
wouldn't leave him.
when will they be ready to get back in it and fight when they come back from the dead? I mean, that seems like a stressful situation.
They'll be a little shaky.
Oh, you're real muted.
We need
Can't
a
really
double
hear you.
long rest. Yeah,
Well,
what was raised? What does it say? I'm gonna read it now, I guess.
It says you're gonna have a -4 penalty to all your rolls for.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna
Basically
be in some
4
trouble.
days.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For every long rest, it comes. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
after one day,
it'll
it'll
get
be
But
better.
my
-3.
question was, is when we come back, is it like 1 health, or is it like full health, full
Yes.
spell,
1
full attack?
HP.
1 HP. Oh. Oh yeah, creature returns with 1 hit point.
Better than.
And so
Yeah, better than dead. Yep.
So I think we're either way. We're gonna do the long rest now.
okay.
Yeah.
What I would say is Rictavia will take the first watch, Casimir Velikov will take the second. If either of you want to swap off, you may do so, but they are willing to sacrifice their time
Okay.
to ensure that you have the bandwidth for this rest.
So are there gonna be how many watches are gonna be? So I know they're gonna do 2.
They're going to do 2, and then there could be a third if you wish. But they would be willing to take a point of exhaustion
All right.
to ensure that you have the time to do so.
Sir Venom's got the super wisdom.
Can you hear us,
So,
Sir Venom?
You have the super wisdom.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Yep.
yeah.
All right. They will roll their watches. Let's see. Let me grab. Avio. All right. He has rolled an 11 and he gets a 15 for his roll. He does sort of perk up during his watch if either of you are awake at one point in time, but then he sort of goes back. Casimir is very alert by the looks of it during his watch, both of which go by without issue. Who would like to take the next watch?
I can take the next one. Is it perception roll?
Yes.
Oh man, super low.
Let's see. Oh, 15. Okay. Good enough. You do hear at one point what sounds like noises of small little feet moving along the hallway just outside of those double doors, but it doesn't sound like they get close to the doors. It sounds like they move from one side of the hallway to the other.
Okay. Goddamn kobolds.
Who cares? We got the keys.
What would you guys like to do as you finish your long rest?
Oh, gotta hit that long
Yeah,
rest
I'd
button.
like to click the button.
Go for it.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
2 hours later.
Yeah. So I guess we'll bring them to the middle of the room. We'll start
All right.
with use Riku as an experiment.
And
then
Stand in a circle and start doing some chanting.
do you cast it?
yep,
Okay.
I cast raise dead.
Let me just swap to a black screen here. And in this space, I'm going to have 3 characters. I'm going to have Vincent, I'm going to have Riku, and then we're going to have the Raven Queen.
Oh, shit.
I will remove
Face
the
to
fog
face.
here.
God, I hope Vincent gets his wings.
During the time that you are not alive, Vincent and Riku, you eventually feel yourselves buffeted through this stream until you see yourselves falling. And it's odd. You can feel yourself as a raindrop, and yet you can see yourself as a raindrop simultaneously. The feeling is not one of pain or sensation in the typical sense, but one of being. That you know your memories, your essence of life, what you were, is contained within that droplet of water. And you see it fall from a dark cloud over a barren land. This barren land seems sort of lifeless and devoid of plant life, almost as if a desert contained nothing that had ever lived. And when it strikes the ground, it rolls slowly downhill, then quicker and faster, until you coalesce with other former motes of light, raindrops now, across this barren land. You don't know how long you travel for in this form, but you can feel your singular droplet of life moving towards something. There's a purpose here. This liquid, these memories that are moving collectively, begin to flow into some sort of stream. And as they do so, you travel first across stone and then across brick and concrete. And as you see the droplet that is yourself, you see many others coalesced into a stream in a city. This river of memory has flowed into a city shaped like a bowl, one that seems to drain towards the center, at which an enormous palace sits. And you can see other streams merging further downstream of you. And as you collectively move into them, they swirl in an enormous, not a whirlpool, but almost like an aqueduct around this palace. And in the center of this bored aqueduct sits an enormous palace made of dark black spires, upon which sit an uncountable number of ravens. Darkness envelops you once again as you descend into the pool of water at the base of this palace, until eventually you feel yourself jetted upwards into, well, you don't know actually, because there isn't anything there to see anymore. But you know that your memories, your droplet of water, has been extracted from the group and pulled away. And it's here that you can both see each other, as well as Danica Mardukov standing once before you. She looks at you both. Well, I was hoping not to see you here.
What is this place?
She sort of looks around at the dark, endless expanse. This is me pressing pause. This is me stopping everything momentarily to speak to you. I can only do this in my realm, but it's a power that I am granted here. Typically, memories filter to my palace, upon which I drink from them.
Vincent takes a knee, and bows his head.
She actually walks over to you, places a hand on the shoulder shell, says, "You may rise, Knight Vincent. You have earned my favor."
Thank you.
She looks at you, Riku. What have you to say for yourself, Bod?
If you're the one responsible for all this and saving us now, then thank you very much. Much appreciated. We always liked you, and we hoped you return the favor.
Done no such thing. I've simply put a stop to you from moving into the fountain and having your memories consumed. If they were to be consumed, well, there's a chance you might not be able to leave. If they're not consumed, then you could potentially go back. I know that Sir Venom feels quite fond of you two.
We're
Are
quite the
these
team, all of
where
us.
the dreams from my bow come too?
These are, Vincent. That is correct. Those in which you kill with the bow, their memories are collected and their drops of water are added to the pool.
I
Rivers,
very much don't want to be
the
part of that
water,
river.
it's immense.
Indeed. You would be surprised at the amount of memories we can collect from the different pocket dimensions that make up places like Barovia, Rishemalot.
Sort of opened my eyes to the scale of the different realms and whatnot. It's hard to fathom when
She
you're
sort of
got boots on the ground, but seeing stuff like this kind of opens your eyes. Riku says,
she's kind of like walking around you both at this point, the darkness sort of enveloping behind her. Indeed, it's important, you know. I know that some may think me a monster, including your grandfather. She sort of nods to Riku.
he's
Is there any
stubborn in
way
his
to
ways.
get back here without being a water droplet?
I knew you before you became what you are now, so I know who you once were, and I feel like I have some sort of idea who you are now, but maybe not quite. But at
She
least
sort of she laughs a
I
little bit.
the woman you were, I highly respected. So if that means anything,
Appreciate it, nonetheless. She looks over at you, Vincent. Vincent, your time will come. You will visit the palace of the Raven Queen. This, and she sort of points around at this dark space that you're in. This is nothing. This is nothing but my collecting you temporarily while you're here. No, Vincent, of course you will visit the palace of the Raven Queen at some point. We have more to discuss, but you see, being a god is a difficult proposition. And she turns back to Yuriku. Who I was before, what I wanted, my husband, safety for our children, our home, that is all gone. When I ascended to godhood, down beneath the Ember Temple, I changed. Now I uphold traditions that I did not create for a purpose that I believe and one that I continuously question. She looks back at you, Vincent. Do you remember my mission?
Of course.
See it fulfilled, or we will have problems. And I don't mean between the two of us. I mean everyone. The Order of the Gauntlet are not special to me. Let me make that clear. I have a sneaking suspicion they probably wouldn't like me very much. None of them or their brethren are necessarily clerics or paladins or acolytes of mine.
to be clear,
That
we
said,
don't really like them much either. So we agree.
They're the ones after yeah, that we're protecting.
They're necessary evil. This is what Riku would say, and we were getting along on that in that regard. Or I
sort
wouldn't
of
say evil,
turns.
a necessary force that we had to align with. Without their favor, we couldn't really do much back home. Riku says.
Indeed. I understand. No need for explaining in that regard, but they're not bad. They're just
Exactly.
not helpful
They're
at all
misguided.
times.
Riku feels.
It's not a bad way to put it.
If only they had someone to lead them. And he looks to you, to the Raven Queen.
And she sort of gives a sharp laugh that almost sounds like a raven's caw. And no, not I. No, my place is here amongst the Shadowfell. She looks at you once more, Vincent.
Maybe Sir Venom. Riku says, as your disciple, or perhaps he looks over to Vincent. Sir Vincent.
He thinks. I don't know. My place is here amongst the Shadowfell. I don't necessarily I don't communicate with the gods in the same way that Helm and Tor and those sort of gods communicate with one another. It's one of the odd places of being a god of the Shadowfell instead of god of the outer planes. You're considered more powerful and yet more limited in many ways. There are things that I suspect but don't know, that I believe that they know but do nothing about. For me, knowledge is limited and power is vast. For them, it's almost the opposite. Knowledge appears to be unlimited, and yet their powers on the material prime world have to act through others for the most part.
Quite the artifact that gives them a lot of knowledge, I'll say. Then also access to eons of it, or decades, or I don't know, whatever's locked up in Candlekeep.
The Quanon? It is a powerful artifact, but I don't know. I think, wait, and you can see her sort of like look off into a random direction to her left. Ah. She walks over to Yuriku. The choice is yours. Would you like to stay here and have your memories consumed, or would you like to go back?
Back, please. Riku smiles.
And she touches you, and as she does so, you leave, and you will come back to life. And there's one other feature which you have lost, at least temporarily. So besides the -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, you cannot use your session inspiration for 4 whole long rests.
I'll take that one on the chin.
So you have returned to life. I can flip back for a moment if you would like, but are you going to just cast Raise Dead on Vincent as well?
Yeah, but first I'm gonna give Riku a nod. Be like, welcome back to the world of the living, my friend. You might want to do something about them britches. You had a little accident after you died.
Who shit in my pants? Riku says. That's the first thing he says.
Vincent, is there anything else you would like to discuss with the Raven Queen while you have her ear?
Just that I would say it's not my time to go. I want to go back too. I want to come back under proper terms.
Then you shall go back. And you will come back to the palace of the Raven Queen in the proper way. I dub you Knight Vincent and fulfill the promise I once made to you. And she touches you, and you now have the ability to turn into a were-raven if you so wish.
Ooh. Vincent is eternally grateful to the Raven Queen, and he vows, lets her know, vow to carry out the mission with Sir Venom. Make you proud.
Okay.
Keep collecting those dreams. Are we near any like the river at all?
You are
Or,
not.
like,
You don't
not
see any
sure?
of that at this point in time. It's actually just like literally like an endlessly black space, basically. You can see her, you can see yourselves, but you're not even like walking on water or anything. It's just a sort of an empty space.
I was gonna try to steal some motes, but sorry.
Steal like
Yeah.
souls?
From the
No, like put
Raven
them in my
Queen?
bow. I was
Yeah,
gonna load up
right.
my bow. No, I was gonna load up my bow on the way out. That's all.
Oh,
Anyway.
when you come back to life, your bow will be fully loaded.
Nice. I'm gonna have to protect myself. Very low health. Anyway, thank you, Raven Queen. I'm eternally grateful. I won't
She
let you down.
nods. And she eventually says, "And here comes Sir Venom calling for you once more." Upon which you can feel the pull back to the prime material plane, and you enter your body. And I'll bring us back to where we were. All right, so you guys have 1 HP, you got -4 to a bunch of things, and you cannot use your inspiration for 4 long rests. In terms of your were-ravenness, I will give you some rules about that, but I'm going to send them directly to you at some point. So we'll hold off on that for the moment.
But generally, well, I don't. You don't have to say anything. But can I do it right now?
You cannot actually. You would need to take a long rest first.
Well, when Riku comes back, you see him just like disheveled, and then like he's kind of just like stumbling around, looking around, and then he sees you guys and like runs over and just like jumps and gives you all like a group hug.
Like, oh, that was a close one. Kind of like I'd look like a little more closely at Vincent. And be like, there's something different about you, Vincent. Did she give you like a new blessing? I sense
check it
a little
out,
more
and
like
then
ravenness in you.
Vincent would like I don't know, make like a weird like face or something. Like he would be concentrating. I think. Would I know that I couldn't do it?
He's trying to
Because
take a
basically,
shit.
I'm gonna try to do it and then fail it. I guess. Would I
You
know
would
I could
not.
do it?
Yeah, you would not yet know that you can do it, but you can try.
Yeah, Vincent would like not, try to use his new power that he was told he had, and maybe look really awkward. I envision it like the scene in like when the Hulk, was trying to turn into the Hulk in that last movie, and he couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. Like looks real awkward. Like, I guess not.
Yeah. Oh,
Riku,
don't worry, my friend. I'll help you work on it. We'll figure out how to unlock this new blessing she gave you, whatever it is.
Riku turns to Axel and is like, "Can you let me know if I start acting weird like that now that I'm back?"
Yeah. I mean, you look like shit.
I feel like shit. Riku kind of just like hunches over and is like,
Yeah, clean yourself up.
You guys kind of smell like shit too.
Oh, we found the other keys that we needed to open up that door.
"Oh, wonderful."
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. So, um, I should probably heal myself a little.
Yeah, I was just gonna get you guys some more HP too.
All right, what are you gonna do before I do what I was gonna do?
I was going to cast Aura of Vitality. Let's see. So one bonus action for a minute. So that's what, 10 rounds worth of healing? Or 10 rounds worth of bonus actions?
Yep.
So 20d6. And as I'm like concentrating in this spell, I'd like look over to Riku and be like, bring you guys back. That brought a lot out of me. I need go for a wine. You got that jug on you that makes the fancy wine?
Sure do, my friend. Anything for you for now on. He says it just gives him his like jug of wine. Take as much as you'd like.
Just like take a long swill from it. Let's see. So it's that number. It looks like I rolled a bunch of ones.
So we split that.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, let me know what the grand total is once you're done re-rolling or whatever, or adding them up.
I'm on my tablet, so I can't look at how many
Ah,
ones it was.
let's see.
73. I'll give you the. I'll tell you. Give me a moment here.
I think it's 4.
One,
There are quite a few.
3, 4. Yeah. So 77 total hit points, I'd say.
Okay. Easy
Yeah,
enough.
you and Vincent
Or
can split
divided
that.
by 2. Let's see.
And then also, especially since we're going to be heading into the Underdark soon, something I wanted to do for Vincent because he doesn't have a dark vision.
So 38, and one of us gets 39. Vincent.
I'll take the 38.
Okay.
I go through. Do we have any like black gemstones? So I know we have like a ton of different ones.
I don't know. Take a look through your
Let's
inventory and let me know if there's some sort of obsidian, or let me see if there's like a specifically like a black gemstone. Onyx, maybe, if you have that. So I've been relatively good about like telling you exactly what types of things I've been giving you, because I know that gemstones are particular to magic items or magic spells. Excuse me. What are you looking to do in particular?
I want a black colored gemstones for a stone shape spell.
So we've been
Or-
hanging out here
Okay.
for like 8 hours plus 2, so 10 hours now in this room.
Yes.
At some point, you see Vincent kick the dead body that killed him.
You just go up to it and kick
Who's
it.
Yeah.
is anyone
Nice.
keeping track of our inventory? Anyone know if we got
I just have
Oh,
the
here, we just got
value in gems, not what specifically each gem is.
You need a
So we
specific
got
gem, or do you just looking for it to be a cosmetic thing?
cosmetic thing, basically.
Oh, then
But
by
it
all
looks like
means.
we got one of our last loot hauls. We got
There's
black
a
pearls.
black pearl. Yep, black pearl ×3. I see that.
But do we have any I don't even know what gemstones are black.
Onyx maybe would be the most common one.
Right. Let's
What about purple?
let's do this
Purple's cool.
dungeon.
I imagine ravens are purple, black and purple.
Yeah, do we have any? Can we just because it's just for cosmetic things? Can we just say that so one of our gemstones happens to be like an attractive dark purple color?
Sure. Yeah,
Right,
there's
sweet.
no
So I
issues with that.
grab a gemstone in the shade of dark purple that Vincent would find most appealing, and then I will cast stone shape on it to make it in like the form of a raven, like the I guess that maybe the sigil that we came up with for the Raven Queen, or whatever Vincent thinks would make like a cool like raven pose or whatever for an amulet.
Okay.
Um, and in this, as I'm shaping it, I'm gonna leave like a little like a loop at the top for like a chain or a rope or something. And then after I finish shaping it, I am going to cast continual flame on it. And then hand it over to Vincent. And be like, so you don't get lost in the dark, and to celebrate, you returning with a new blessing from the Raven Queen. Here's a new flaming Raven amulet to guide your way in the darkness.
Oh, thank you. That was a real struggle in there without any light. And Vincent would put it. He'd put it on his bow for now, if it's like movable. But I would attach it to my bow. So as I walk and have my bow drawn, it would give off light.
Oh, nice.
Like
Okay.
tactical flashlight attachment.
Gotcha.
Does it turn on and off? Like at will, or is it just always
you'd have
on?
to you have to cover it
Cover
with
it up.
something, turn it off.
Alright. That's fine.
It's like Axel's flaming ruby eyeball.
Yeah, the eyeball, right.
And then after I finish, I'd look over at Axel and I'd be like, if you ever want, eyeballs in different colors, just let me know. We got plenty of different colored gems.
I'm good for
You
now.
need like a
Got
formal
these.
eyeball or something for
Yeah.
like a fancy, black tie for dinner.
You guys want
So
to get
Well,
ready?
Riku says, "Did you guys hear anything while we were dead? What was
It
going on?"
sounds like Sir Venom might have heard some footsteps of what I
Yeah,
assume are
there's still
kobolds.
some kobolds wandering around out there.
Well,
But hopefully, let's display that adamantine mask thing from their boss. We'll just show that to anyone who gives us trouble and be like, "You
Oh
really
yeah.
want to mess with us?"
Riku looks back at the group and he grabs the rod and clicks it, hands it back to Sir Venom, and then looks back at the group and he's like, "I'm tired of all these traps and all these stupid fucking kobolds." And you see his eyes light up and
Oh,
start glowing. He's casting True Sight.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Yeah,
I
let's
am completely out
we
of
have all these
everything.
keys. Let's
Just letting
finish.
everybody know.
He's like, "All right, you guys look pretty fresh. You should lead the way. Me and Vincent, we'll be behind you, but I want to clear this place out, and then him and I can rest up, and then we'll proceed to the Underdark."
Yeah, let's make sure we got any decent loot out of this
Yeah.
place.
Well, let's tie up some loose ends and then fucking rest again and get going.
And did
Right.
any of the other kobolds have anything of note on them that
No,
we
actually,
killed in that room?
I would say no. They have not really had anything else of note on them at this time. Um,
My true eyes see nothing new in this room now.
what does True Sight give you again? I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to see in here.
Okay.
Vincent would remind them about before we got baited into this battle by Riku and gives them a death glare. We were getting all the keys to open that crazy door. Did we find how many keys did we find?
we got them
Oh yeah,
all.
we've got all the keys now,
Yeah.
and then we've
Oh.
got another key ring too that probably goes to the other doors
Oh.
around.
Well, let's go
Perfect.
try to check it out.
All right. So I'm assuming you open the door to the hallway. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
That opens without issue. You don't see anybody around.
My true sight will last an hour as well.
And continuing to the right.
Yep.
Is that right? All right.
Mhm.
We'll open these doors for you again. And you can see down the hallway. Once again, it is empty of anyone and anything. And as you round the corners, things appear similar, I would say. Your light shining paths through the darkness.
The door doesn't look any different.
Does not look any different at this point in time. In fact, the keys that you placed in it are still there.
Sweet.
So, do you see anything, Riku? Like any traps on
Nothing
this?
new. Looks the same.
Okay. Well, let's open it up.
You want to turn the key to the door?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
put all the keys in and turn it.
Yeah, no issues doing so. You open the door to what is very clearly a large spiral staircase that seems to descend into the depths of the earth.
Okay.
And as it does so,
Oh,
you can see it goes down into some sort of natural looking cavern below.
That must be the way to the Underdark.
yeah. So
We should also check down here too, because this door is locked as well.
All right.
Yeah, we should finish checking the
And
whole place.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to go down and pop open these doors and just see if
all right.
I
I'll
see anything out of the
try
ordinary.
one of the keys from the keychain that we got on this door.
Just as a reminder, Riku, we already did all those.
Yeah, but I have
session.
true sight now.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just sorry.
Just re-looking where we've already been. See if I
Okay,
missed
Axel,
anything.
you're searching the keychain for the key that fits that door. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that takes you a moment to do so, trying different keys. Riku, you glance into the first room, nothing catches your eye.
Go down
You
the line.
glance into the second room, and it appears tossed, as if it's been rummaged through, not by your hands, but by some other hands. completely tossed. Books are everywhere. The couch is overturned. The rug is actually rolled up and tossed into a corner, like upright.
The kobolds are probably looking for the keys. So go
Axel,
to,
you
keep
open the
going.
door with a key finally. And we'll do Riku in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because this room opens into quite the ornate looking bedchamber with a large round looking divot in the sheets. Probably where a beholder would lay. Riku, this room also looks tossed, but again, nothing from true sight.
Is there anything at the end of this hallway?
There is a door, and I will open that back up. There is a door that you can see at the end of this hallway. There.
Is it locked?
It is it is unlocked, and it is like ever so barely just like open, but you can't see through it yet.
All right, I'll just throw it open.
Okay. There is another hallway back here that looks like it goes to the back chamber. And ignore the kobolds that are about to be shown here for a moment. I'm actually going to remove them. They're not supposed to be in there. Oh, they're gone. Perfect. So this appears to just be sort of like an empty hallway back chamber of some sort.
So it probably would have been like a secret entrance here or some shit.
Yeah, pushing around, you can find that there is a passageway between the two spaces.
Cool. All right, circle back to my friends.
Okay. And
I'd
again,
like
this room is really, really ornate.
going here
After I
with these
step
boys.
in, I'd cast detect magic, get that up to see if there's anything fancy.
This gives off heavy illusion magic. This gives off heavy illusion magic. This gives off evocation magic. And the lights appear magical. They're continual flames, you're pretty sure.
Okay. I point to
What,
the two ones giving off illusion magic. I'd
I
be
was
like,
gonna say,
Riku,
what am I
I'm
seeing?
getting illusion senses from those things. You see anything?
Well, whatever's there, I'd see whatever it truly is immediately.
Probably, Vincent would say it's probably not as ornate as it appears.
Okay, so everything I said was illusionary. There are glyphs of warding either on the floor or the wall behind them, projecting the illusionary magic, and then there's a secondary smaller glyph of warding that seems to be glowing similarly next to each of them.
Don't touch anything, Riku says. This room's filled with traps.
Glyph of warding.
This does just appear to be a real chest, but it does still have that evocation magic, Sir Venom.
Okay. Do I have dispel magic? I do. I would cast dispelled magic on the chest.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic on the chest. Please give me a roll.
And what would I be rolling?
That would be an Arcana check. Or sorry, it would be D10 plus your spellcasting modifier, so Wisdom plus proficiency bonus.
See, wisdom is +6.
It's in out of the room.
Yeah, any part of it.
You've already died once.
So hard to find anything.
Surely this is the one that has the actual
goods
loot.
in it. I don't, but they don't have
Can
any
anyone
loot.
see
was
my
my thought.
proficiency bonus on my sheet?
It should be right there. Give me a moment. I think it's probably like a
next to
+4.
charisma. Like look next to your walking speed.
That's
Oh, you
next to
can't.
walking
I'm
speed.
on the
Yeah, I understand. I'm
tablets,
sorry.
but
Let
it's
me
different.
let me see.
+4. So it's +4 and
Okay.
+6. So roll D10 or roll D20 and add 10. Let's see.
So 21.
That's pretty good, actually. You dispel the magic, and the chest does not have a magical aura around it any longer.
Sweet. I would open it up.
I
Yeah,
think
you
the
open it
trap's
up
gone.
without issue. And on the inside of it, funny enough, is actually just a lever.
Is it gonna make the illusions go down?
Well, let's
Why don't
find
you
out. And I pull the lever.
hold on a sec, Sir Venom, and Riku. All right, give it a tug.
All right. You pull the
I'll
lever.
pull the lever.
Two
There it
doors
is.
open in front of you and directly behind you.
Oh shit! What are
Ooh.
we looking at here?
Okay, the room in front of you has a chest that is overflowing with gems and jewels and necklaces
Hold on,
and
Sir Venom.
many other things. There is no magic in there per your detect magic. There's also a large ornate silver mirror right here.
Mirrors are bad.
Is the mirror giving off any kind of magical aura?
It is
Excellent.
giving
I
off
want that one.
divination.
Oh, it's probably a portal.
Okay.
Riku's gonna like creep around the corner and look in.
All right. And when you poke your head in, you can see the mirror. The mirror does not actually cause a reflection for either of you. And in fact, it's sort of like dull, like a dun sort of mirror. You suspect that it's magical and requires probably a command word.
Hmm.
I turn to Riku and I'm like, "You think an identify spell might tell us what the command word is?"
Probably would, but I'm kind of on the clock right now. I mean, look, I just want to look at things with my eyes before I start doing other stuff for the moment.
Okay.
Let me look around real quick. But I can figure out the command word. Most likely, Riku says.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at stuff, see if anything looks different or odd with my true seeing eyes.
No, not in
Now
particular.
you go check the other room, and then while Riku checks the other room, um, I'll cast identify.
On the mirror,
Yeah.
it is a mirror of two-way scrying. It lets someone who has the other mirror effectively Zoom call somebody from mirror to mirror.
Okay. And would that give me like the command word?
It would, and that would be show me.
Okay. So I won't say it just in case we don't know who's on the other end. But then I'd tell Riku to like get our chest and black hole, our portable hole up, so we can start loading all these gems and goodies
Hmm. Yeah,
into our loot pile.
just dump the whole fucking chest in there. Is it did you open it?
Yeah, the chest in the room I am. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, that was full of like gems and jewels and stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds here. As you go to open it, Sir Venom, I am going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Omega Mimic.
Okay,
13.
13. That is going to be a fail, and you are going to take 8 points of piercing damage as a mimic does bite down onto your hand. Let me get us into combat here in just a moment. But
Nice.
Riku, what were you doing while that was happening?
I was just looking at this stuff.
Okay.
Seeing if anything popped out at me with my true seeing eyes.
All right.
So I'm honestly not even sure what this stuff is in here. Kind of
Yeah,
looks like
so
a tool table or something, maybe.
it looks magical, actually. So if you guys want to roll initiative, you can do that now. It
Okay.
does look magical. It does appear that there are several different items in 2 different glass cases. One appears to be the like a smaller version of the large mirror that's propped up against the wall. That seems to be an identical version of the one in the other room. in the glass cabinet, there's a few things. What appears to be a short sword, a pair of slippers or boots, and then a cloak.
Ooh.
And I will tell you about those
Wow.
after combat.
Very cool. We like seeing stuff like that.
Sir Venom, what is your role for combat?
So does this -4 affect my initiative?
It does.
Ooh, I rolled a crit.
Isn't
so
that funny?
26 initiative.
26? Holy smokes. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I have some
It just
boozy ice cream I think I want to finish off now.
Bougie ice cream.
Nice.
Boozy, it's got booze in it, yeah.
All right,
I
let's
think
go ahead, Sir Venom. What would you like to do as you are bitten down and grappled by this mimic?
I'm just gonna like yell out like, "Oh, the chest bit me, the motherfucker!" And then like yell out to everyone else, like, "Guys, the chest bit me. We gotta kill the chest." And then you said I'm grappled.
You are grappled.
So does that mean? So I'm assuming he's like grabbed onto the hand that is not holding the shield. So
Right.
would I even be able to like cast spells or do anything?
I'm going to say no, unless you drop your shield and therefore lower your AC.
I don't think I want to do that. So I guess can I use my action to try to like get out of the grapple?
Yes. And that would be an athletics check.
Pretty buff guy, right?
Super buff.
I rolled a 16 plus 3 for a 19. Let's see.
And I rolled an 18 plus 3 for a 21.
Oh, nice. All right. You are no longer grappled as you use the shield and your strength to pry the hand from the mimic.
I'm just feeling like super strong right now. And can I even do anything for bonus actions? I'm just gonna I think retreat into the other room, take an opportunity attack, and just get away from this thing.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds, and I will roll that. Of course, the mimic rolled a 3 on its initiative, so it will attempt to rebite you, and it got a natural 20. That's actually kind of amazing.
Oh, that bastard.
Does
Does that re-grapple me?
Crit damage on
It might.
this. That's going to be 20 points damage, 13 of which is piercing, 7 of which is acid, and I actually need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
So 20 damage.
Is this a normal mimic or is this like a special one?
It's a slightly special mimic.
Boom. 23.
Oh, okay. You're all good. You are not grappled again.
And I just like come over next to Vincent, like nursing my hand that's been bitten twice. There's this
Happened.
goddamn mimic in there biting us.
There's traps everywhere. Why are you opening all these chests?
Well, I didn't get any
That-
magical sense from it. I thought it would be safe.
Vincent draws his bow.
And it is, let's see, it is Axel's turn.
Axel. Let's take a look. Plenty of movement. Gonna run up on
Axel
him.
casts a rain cloud on the mimic.
So has the mimic technically had a turn in combat?
It has not.
All right, then I will get to attack it at advantage. And do a Great Weapon Master axe attack on it. Boom. For 27 to hit.
Holy
That's a
moly.
hit.
13 and then 13 plus 10. So 23 and then I'll do sneak attack.
Okay.
for another 23 plus 18. All right. And then the second attack. Another Great Weapon Master. For 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
And big roll. So 22, 32. Okay. So it's 23 plus 18 plus 32.
How would you like to do this?
Well, I hear a commotion. I run in, seeing Sir Venom get attacked by a chest, and I'm like, what? That's got to be bad. And then I attack the chest and just slice into it a bunch, and
Okay.
it dies.
It's almost like splintering through wood, except the wood crunches like bone, and then purple ichor and ooze begins to splay out across the mirror and the room and everything. You dispatch this monster quite easily. There is no other combat at this moment in time, so you guys are good. And you're out
Did
of
it
combat.
actually have loot in it?
It did not.
What is this? A house of horrors. Just go to the Underdark.
We got bamboozled.
Is
Thing
this,
with
this
such
someone's
ease.
bedroom? Well,
I don't
dare
know.
I do it?
Yeah,
Vincent
Riku
leaves
says,
the
I'm going
bed.
to take my long rest here once we're done.
Does this
I'm exhausted.
mirror look the same as this one? Or that
It's
one?
identical. Yeah.
Like, all right,
And,
Axel, you try them out? I'd whisper the word in Axel's ear to try to not like trigger the mirrors.
Okay.
Like, should we try them to see if they're connected?
Sure.
So I guess I would say show
Good
me
back
to the
up.
mirror.
And you see Axel on the other side.
Oh,
And Axel, you
Oh.
see Sir Venom.
I wave to him.
this is pretty fancy. So do you know much about these? Like, how far can they travel? Can they travel between like, dimensions or?
I don't
Riku's
know.
like, we should try
Would
to
the
give one to the
identifier
Raven Queen.
Yeah.
would the identify spell have told me that?
Yeah, the identified spell did tell you that. They act as if you were to cast the scrying spell, but they work directly through each other, and it works for sight and sound, and you don't need to make the check to succeed on the scrying spell. There is one other thing that has been removed from it, and that is the other person does not have to be on the same plane of existence as you.
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so we give
You
these to
teleported
give
them?
one to a friend, and yeah, you'll be in constant communication.
Yeah, on any plane of existence. So that's why I was saying we could give one to the Raven Queen,
Yeah.
which would be pretty cool,
And
right?
then Sir Venom
And
can
then
put
one
the
at
other one in
Ven-
his room in
or
our
Vincent's
house.
treehouse.
Yeah. We have a direct line to a god. How cool would that be?
That would be
Can
pretty
you
sweet.
put them in your? Can you stash these, Riku, for later?
Say that
Like,
again?
teleport them? Can you stash them somehow or teleport them?
Oh, we have that hole.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we could fit them in the hole.
You put some
They
packaging
will.
tape, you know.
Yeah, they'll definitely fit in the hole.
And Riku, what goodies did you find in here?
Sir Venom, as you enter this room and take a look around, you notice that all 4 items in this in the glass cases are magical. There are 3 items here. There are a short sword, a pair of slippers, and a cloak here. This is a gives off a strong illusion aura within this glass case, and it appears to be a almost like a smaller version of the mirror in front of you. Go ahead and make a intelligence check on it.
Just straight intelligence, not like Arcana or history.
Yeah, just straight intelligence.
A 6.
All right. Yeah. Nothing happens.
Like it's a thing.
Do I get the sense that this case seems trapped at all?
Oh wait, do you still have True Sight up?
Yes.
Okay, so you would see through this. It is an illusion. It's actually a piece of paper, not a mirror, on the inside of it, and it is written in. Let me just double check. It is in Deep Common, or sorry, Undercommon. You believe it's written in Undercommon.
Riku's like, that's not a mirror. That's actually a piece of paper written in Undercommon.
No. Well, let me take a look at it. See what it says.
Okay.
Riku's like, hold on, don't touch that though. It could just be a scroll or like some sort of trap, man. Back up. And Riku's gonna cast comprehend languages to read it.
Okay. As you do so, and you're looking down at it through the glass case, you see that it is a contract written between Zorinox, the Beholder, King of the Kobolds, ruler of the realm, which is where you've been, and Machen Mother of Spiders, Zarashta, Drow Priestess. And it describes a series of ever so increasing payments that Zorinox seems to be making to this priestess of the Drow in the form of magic items, gold coins, and whatever else it can get its hands on through the kobolds as a form of tribute.
And just common knowledge, the Drow are typically in the Underdark, right?
That is exactly right.
Okay.
Well,
Riku's going
spiders
to
down deeper.
he's going to pass on this knowledge he's gained from this piece of paper. And just looking at these cases, do I get the sense that they're um trapped like at all? There's traps on them.
Make an investigation check just to give it a glance over.
All right. Oh my god. So that would
Not
be a
that you can
9.
see. No, not that you can see. You don't believe that they're like mechanically trapped.
Riku's like, I don't know. I don't feel too well, but I don't think these are trapped. Riku's gonna say, but I don't know.
All right. Well,
Um,
Rico, if you're still hurting, so you take a step back, and I'll risk my feathers, open it up,
okay.
and
Takes a step back.
I'll try to like open this and loot the magical items.
Yeah, you do so without issue. You're able to take all three. There's no traps or anything that gets triggered.
Hey, Riku, go grab the piece of paper too.
Like, I can't even see the piece of paper.
Grab the mirror.
Yeah, I
Grab the
guess I'll
mirror.
go try to grab like the mirror because Riku told me it was a piece of paper instead.
Gotcha. And as you do so, it turns from a mirror into a piece of paper as you break the illusion. You can very clearly see that it is a contract. Or sorry, if you can read Undercommon, you can see what Riku read.
Okay. Yeah, I can read everything.
Bring
Gotcha.
that with us, and we're gonna show that to the spider. We meet her.
So Riku's gonna say, Vincent and I are gonna take a long rest in here. I'll identify those objects real quick before we do that, and then you guys can go, secure the perimeter or whatever. Lock us in here for 8 hours or something, and then come check on us.
Well, if you guys go
Alright.
long rest, I might also because already used a bunch of spell slots.
I don't think
I
you
guess.
can like back to back.
Oh, is that not allowed?
You cannot. That is correct.
Okay.
You can take one long rest per day.
Ooh, so an
Then I
invisibility
will.
cloak. That's cool.
What about a short rest?
Yeah,
Are we taking a long rest, me and you, Riku?
Yeah.
We're gonna like take a nap?
Yep. Cuddle
I
up in
mean,
this
I'm
bed
down.
together.
I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how much time we got, but yeah.
We got
I'd
plenty of
step
time.
back into the room with the cloak on and hold the sword up and be like, "How do I look, guys?"
You look good.
Boy, he's got
Those boots are cool as heck.
Boots of spider
Oh.
climb. Tuning me to spider
Nice.
silk. Oh, so this is all spider shit. This
So
is their top.
It's not all spider stuff.
You guys are gonna be sleeping for 8 hours. Is that how many hours?
Yep.
Okay, so we gotta. Ooh, maybe I should go on a scouting mission. I mean, that's 8 hours is a long time. I feel like I could
That's
go
what
on
I'm
a
saying.
scout.
While we're doing this, we could Sir Venom can put up his walkie-talkie. We can rest, and if anything happens, you can wake us up.
Well, I mean,
You
you
guys can go. You
only
guys can like go look
you
around.
got like 3 people. I
'Cause
was kind of gonna. I was gonna thinking of creeping
take
down the stairs.
Rectavio and the other guy with you.
Oh, I ain't take. I
Oh
don't want
no, no,
to.
no! Don't
I
go
want to.
downstairs.
Why not?
That's bad. Don't do that.
Yeah, me and Axel can go scout things. Go check
Riku
out
would
the
urge
Well,
you
area
I
not
like
to
at
don't.
do
the
that.
bottom of the stairs.
If anything, I was gonna go down the stairs. I really don't want to wander around this this trap-filled thing.
House of Horrors.
Yeah. So that would have
Yeah,
been
We're
Axel,
pretty
my.
much
let's
done here
go.
anyway.
Axel, let's go scout the bottom of the stairs while they rest.
Yeah. Well, I can go. I can do like a stealth thing,
Well,
but yeah.
like I said, just be sure to put up your walkie-talkie so you can talk to us in case shit goes down.
All right.
Yeah, I think that only lasts an hour.
How long does it last?
Oh, it lasts way longer than an hour.
Only lasts an hour.
Oh yeah. Do you want us to lock you? So do you want us to lock you in here, or do you want the
Well,
keys?
we can have the keys.
You want the
Take the
keys? All right. I'll give you the keychain with all the keys on it,
Cool.
so you can lock the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Axel, before we go down, let's at least telepathic bond the two of us.
Yeah.
So you can you can scout ahead and tell me
Why not
when it's
include
safe
us
to
so we
come.
can?
And Rickton and
Oh yeah, I guess I'll include you guys for the first hour, but
yeah.
we should leave Ricky and the other guy, Casimir. Probably leave them with these two. I'll keep watch and like wake them up if anyone comes up on them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So since we're gonna split the party in this way,
Yeah. We're on different sleep schedules now.
they got a different type of rest before you did. Let's switch over to. Let me just see what I have for a map for this.
I'm gonna run upstairs real quick.
And I will drop the two of you in where the stairs come out. But it is a dark, dark cavern that you are able to light up yourselves.
Well, I think Sir Venom can see in the dark, right? He's got dark vision. And
Right.
Axel's got the night vision goggles now, so we don't need to we're gonna try to be as
And then,
sneaky as like stealth as possible as we can.
I also I give the we've got a couple good stealth things from the items that Axel might be able to use. Do any of
do you have a
them,
cloak
the
on? Do you have a
boots or the tunic, need attunement?
all my attunements, and I'm already wearing stealth boots, and I got a my jacket would be in my cloak slot. So if you need to be like invisibility cloak, if you got a cloak slot open, you should wear that, especially
Yeah.
since you're gonna be, I think you have disadvantage on stealth checks.
I do.
So yeah.
Well, since it's a tunic, not a cloak, would I be able to wear the tunic under my armor?
Yes.
Okay. So I'd throw the tunic and the boots on.
Okay.
And do they need attunement?
No, they do not.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so I would do that.
Nice.
Right. And as you hit the bottom of the stairs, it feels as if you've entered a completely different place beyond the sewers of Rochemelot and Saint Roger. It's dark. It's quiet. In fact, it's silent. All the stone seems sort of craggy, maybe purplish, maybe dark, a dark sort of gray or black. And it seems little has passed through here as of recently. There's no sign of any creatures and there are no sounds except for your own breathing and your own footsteps.
Okay. So should we do stealth checks or yeah.
What would you guys like to do? You can do stealth check if you so want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should start with a stealth check, and then Axel should definitely lead the way because I'm not particularly stealthy.
Just do what I do, Sir Venom.
And are you making a stealth check as well, Sir Venom? Is this at disadvantage? Okay, cool. 8, gotcha. Okay, you begin to sneak along.
Is this place just really dark, or is that?
Can you guys not see it?
Maybe I have to. I'm gonna reload because I think I'm not seeing.
Oh, I was gonna say I definitely exposed some of the cave, but
I can see it.
I see.
You gotta calibrate your goggles, Axel.
Just do another. Yeah, I've reloaded twice. I just see. Can't see anything in front of me.
Sir Venom, can you see the cave?
Yeah, I can see it fine.
I can see the cave, but like the tunnel that I'm standing at the end of, like where I'm standing is as far as my guy can see
Yeah.
right now.
So you can only see like all this right here.
Yeah, I can see like around
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, because you came from here. The stairs ended like back this way.
Got it.
Yep.
I was like, well, I can't see. Okay. So then,
and
yeah.
As you turn that corner,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
You can see all this gets opened up, and I'll do that. So this gets opened up into another passageway, sort of to. Oops, let me fix that. There we go. Down and around.
Okay. Now I know. All right. So just from doing all that stuff we just did, let's check to see if this is stable looking. If this is like a passageway that could be squeezed through in a safe manner. I don't want this caving in on us.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
An 8.
I mean, it looks solid enough. In fact, you don't even see like too many like fissures or cracks in the rocks on the walls or the ceiling here.
I mean, I rolled an 8 though, so how much of that can I believe? Okay. Well, I guess I don't know I rolled poorly, so we'll just kind of go through.
You continue to slip through some of the more narrow spaces. It does narrow up ahead once again as you continue forward, and you can sort of see the light from your eye gives you enough light to be able to see continuously. Again, there's no creatures, no sight, no sound. There's not even any sort of like glowing fungus. You think you're truly in the depths of the Underdark on some level here.
So we're in this is the way. This is how we get to the Underdark.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your passive perception, Axel?
Passive perception is a 16.
Yeah. So just as about if you get to here, you do begin to hear something odd ahead. It's almost like almost like octopus tentacles sort of writhing and slapping against the stone is maybe the only way that I would describe it as. And you can see some sort of larger cavern. Your light shines a bunch of light on it. You can sort of see the outline of the walls and these tentacle-like things slapping the stone intermittently, seemingly randomly, in a space off up to the right.
Tentacles. All right, so we're talking in our minds, right?
Sure.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. And was there was talk of like a spider or something? Could a spider
Spider
be
Queen.
could a spider maybe be have tentacles? I don't know. Uh all right, wait here for a second. I'm gonna try to take a closer look.
All right, Axel. How close would you like to get?
I just kind of take a squat, but I do it while standing on the ceiling.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How close do I want to get? Close, so I can just hear it and kind of see tentacles. I can't
Yeah.
actually see what it is.
That's correct. Not from this vantage point.
I will move
Double checking that.
ahead.
Yeah.
I'm moving like slowly, like 5 feet at a time. So until I
Yeah.
start to actually see what it is, maybe like I'm being real, trying to, I mean, it's dark, right? So I'm
Your
just
light is
stealthing.
casting. Your eye is casting light.
I'm,
Or sorry, your
I'm
goggles, don't you?
the goggles have light on them. Okay.
No, they don't. Sorry, that's my bad. I was thinking about your under your eye
No,
patch still.
I would have turned the light on my eye wouldn't be on anymore. It'd be the goggles that I'm
Okay.
using. Yeah.
So if you see a few different things then. You see a plaque here in this space, like on the wall, like a metal plaque, like fully made out of metal, just like inserted into the stone in this space over here. As you get closer to the tentacles and sort of look around the corner, you can see that it sort of goes up into this space here. You're not sure how far fully, but you think it probably takes up like a whole section of space up in there. They seem to be coming out of a lot of like sort of black obsidian ooze and like slapping the floor. And you can see pockmarked spaces here where they've sort of burned through some of the stone.
They burned through the stone.
That's what it looks like. Burned through, eaten through, corroded through on some level.
Oh, that sounds nasty. I will communicate with Sir Venom what I'm seeing about these holes and something's been burning through stone.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. What about that maneuver you can do where you can just like make tunnels in stone and stuff? Would that be
That stone
useful?
shape.
Yeah, would that be useful? Maybe we can take a shortcut or something. But we wouldn't know what direction we're the other side of
We can backtrack a little bit because there's this cavern and like this. Is this another? Are those just dead ends?
they look like dead ends, but uh yeah. Maybe we could check them out. But that area was pretty
Yeah, so
silent.
at least take a quick look at them.
All right.
You know, we got 8 hours to kill. We're in no rush.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. You slip back through some of the more narrow spots without issue. Come back to the central cavern.
So I guess
Yeah.
I'll look down there to see if I see anything or hear anything.
You don't. It does appear, and you can slip your head in and everything. It does appear to be a bit of a dead end.
So this is yeah, nothing here.
So I guess the only way is through the sketchy part of town, unless
The
you
tentacle
just
monster.
you just did a skip and just took a guess. Although, yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with stone shape is it doesn't make a very long tunnel. Like it can
Oh.
only go like 5 feet.
Oh,
What,
okay.
what level spell is it?
4th level, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think like upcasting it does anything either.
I would give
Dang.
you another 5 feet per level if you want.
Okay.
I don't know.
In that case, if I upcast it to 6th level, we can go 15 feet.
Yeah. But you don't know what the other side's gonna be
Yeah, we don't even
like.
know what direction we're going.
Yeah. What can we do to kill time?
We could try lighting it on fire from a distance.
How's this? Let's take our 5-minute break, and then let's regroup in a few minutes and see where we get collectively after that. I'm going to switch back to the other two guys for a moment, just so they can have a conversation with Rudolf Van Richten and Casimir Velikov. And let's see. They will come to you both as you're settling in for a nap and say, look, there's one more option that we should talk about. And Rudolf Van Richten pulls out the book and puts it on the edge of the bed. Not a bedtime story I want to read you, but this has a lot of spells in it, like a lot of spells. More spells maybe than I've seen in any book ever before, as a matter of fact. There's always a chance, and I seem to be able to learn them really quickly when I read it. There's always a chance I could find something in here that would get us out of here.
I would not want to rely on powers of that thing, to be fair. Pa.
Okay.
It has some very bad energy.
I agree. I just, sometimes dire circumstances require drastic measures. But nonetheless,
Vincent would remind him that he used his wish to teleport into this realm. So came to get you guys and fight our way out.
Oh, maybe we could use this to get out. That's I don't want to make your wish all for naught. I mean, the both of you just died. Don't
Yeah,
you
that
want
was
to
on Riku. Put that one on Riku. Being a little too brazen. While we were
sort of
weak.
glances at Riku.
Maybe.
But and then Vincent would remind him that he wants to take care of the evil being here for the Raven Queen, not just run away. I have a mission to carry out.
Do you think that we'll be able to get there through the Underdark? It's not entirely clear to me what the plan is at the moment. He sort of looks at him and at Cass, and go ahead and make insight checks.
Will do. Oh, that's a top one.
-4.
Wait, where's? Oh, insight. There we go.
So we've got a 12 and a 10. They sort of exchange looks between each other, and you get the sense that they've been talking about something together. And Cass sort of stiffs forward and he goes, "Do you have a plan? We're going to go through the Underdark to where exactly?"
We had to get out of that city, and this was the only way we can move without having to deal with whatever's going on the surface.
The Kaz, what were they? The Kaz Tories?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Silencio.
Cask Silencio,
Silencio. Yeah, Silencios.
So
And then all the rat plague. Hopefully we can
So
avoid it down there.
you think that the hope and the plan is to go down through these sewers into the Underdark, and then we'll come out in some other section of Rashemalot?
Yes.
Frankly, this is on a bucket list of mine to explore.
All right. He sort of
Have you-
shrugs his one arm shoulders.
We were like, we looked at them. Have you either of you been down there before?
No. There was, and Rudolf Van Richten actually steps forward again and he goes, there was talk of a group of individuals in Darkon attempting to make their way out, supposedly through the Underdark. They were never heard from again, and it was always assumed that they were simply lost to the denizens that live below. I know not what happened to them. For all I know, maybe they did make it out.
Can't be that bad, Riku says.
As you wish, and he sort of looks you up and down your battered, bruised, beaten form with your bits of exhaustion.
Vincent would ask him.
Risk assessment.
Well, Vincent would ask him about the time before we got here, and would really try to ask him to be honest with us if what happened.
Sure.
Or I could tell something crazy happened.
No,
Even
nothing.
the last I saw you, you seemed to be acting a little different. Is everything all right?
Mean,
Are you you withholding information for us? Because
Roll
you think we can't handle it?
Roll persuasion check.
A 2?
One.
He sort of looks at you and he goes, Vincent, I really appreciate your concern, and you and Riku have both fought so valiantly for us to get us out of here, and I mean it's cost us quite a bit. I promise you, I've told you everything. We stumbled upon this land, came to work in that butcher shop of a surgery back in Montagny. And we've only been here for, it's got to be 10 days now. So I think we were here for about 10 days before you arrived. We've been keeping a low profile. Haven't really seen the Order of the Gauntlet until they ambushed us on our way out of Montagny, but they were strange. They were the ones who looked odd. He's saying this, he does still look drawn, exhausted. It seemed, the fatigue that he seems to show, you believe is probably being mixed with the fact that you have fought your way through not one but 2 full dungeons at this point. You've been sleeping rough for days. You've been eating nothing but rations and whatever Sir Venom can conjure from food and water, create food and water. And so you're living the rough life right now. It makes sense he'd look tired.
I'll make sure it's nothing more beneath the surface. There.
No.
Bottling up. We're a team here.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right. Well, we just died. We really gotta some our energy back too. Why don't you guys? Well, you already rested, but
We'll keep an eye out. And
thank
they
you.
both
See ya,
sort of like
Grampy.
settle down. They actually drag one of the rugs from over here and sort of like set up like a cot, like a bedroll and stuff for themselves. It's unless there's anything else that you guys want to touch upon, I'm gonna bounce back to the Underdark.
Good.
The other guys. Axel and Sir Venom.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I think we've gone as far as we can without triggering a fight.
Yeah, I second that, Axel. I think we should wait for the whole party to be together before we try to take that tentacle, try going past that tentacle monster thing.
Yeah, that's Burning Rock. Yeah. All right, we'll go back
Yes,
up the stairs.
Right.
Or actually, back in the like the dungeon area, there was, I remember, a chest that had conjuration magic attached to it.
It was this one. And you dispelled it.
Yeah, there was another chest. in
There
another
was
room.
a chest back here in this room that we didn't open.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think I want to try to backtrack into that chest and take another look at it.
Ooh.
And ask Axel if he doesn't mind backing me up just in case.
Sure. I remember some of the ceiling was a bit sketchy there, but I think with the immovable rod and if we still have the planks, I think Riku did something with the immovable rod and planks, then we can
Yeah, just a reminder.
fortify
And
that.
this section of tunnel here did collapse behind you, I believe.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we have a ton
Have
of
to go
time.
around.
I could
Okay.
also use what that
You
cantrip.
could go down this way.
Yeah, or use mold earth to make us a little passage.
That's true.
Spend a few minutes molding the earth around to make a nice little passageway through.
Sure, whatever you guys want.
How much of the 8 hours have we used so far?
No more than an hour. You got plenty of
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah, let's go check it out.
You guys have a lot of time to fuck around and like continue exploring this place.
Gonna go down the ladder.
Okay.
Pop up in here.
Bring you guys over there, yeah.
Okay. So there's no way to crawl through it or nothing. It's just completely collapsed?
It looks pretty collapsed. I mean, you can try to clear it safely, but you suspect it's going to take quite a while to do so.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Venom just
8
kind of
hours?
shrugs and be like, well, I mean, we have the time. Why don't we can just
Yeah.
go around?
I'll move a couple rocks just to get an idea of how long this might take.
Yeah, make an investigation check as you like move some rocks around.
Ooh, rolled a 5. I have no idea.
Yeah, you really have no idea. It could, and as you move one, there's a few more that sort of rumble above your head and shift a little bit.
Oh, that looks like bad news. If I start moving rocks around, it might collapse even further. And yeah, I guess we could go around, but we don't know like the
Take the
route.
long way.
Yeah, we can try going the long way.
Yeah,
Fuck
because I
it.
was back.
We don't have the keys now, so this shit.
Yeah, let's just pop our head while we're walking by. We'll pop our heads in and grab the keys.
But they locked the door. The door's locked from the inside.
Knock on it.
Well, I
Knock
mean,
on it.
do the secret knock.
Okay.
If it's been less than an hour, we're still telepathically connected too.
Okay. Yeah, we need the keys. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we'll lock you boys in.
Casimir opens the door, tosses out the keys to you.
All right, and then I'll lock them in. They're locked in there now.
Are you doing anything with this door?
We'll close it. Yeah, we should close it. Thank you.
The
Yeah, we should
Underdark
close them all
creature's
down,
coming up
too.
now, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
We should slide the key to their door. Is there room to like slide their key under their door for them so
Oh, yeah.
they're not trapped in there?
It's true.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, we'll give them the key to their door. We'll lock this door to the Underdark.
God damn,
Boom.
it's a game of doors again.
Okay. And now, so we know there's still kobolds around here, so I guess we'll do another.
Yeah, but we're tough as shit.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother rolling stealth. I'm just gonna. And then this vents thing, we have to watch out for wherever the steam's coming out of these pipes.
All right. You open that door.
Yeah.
Let me just open this one for you.
15
And
kobolds.
there are no kobolds in sight. The other door across the way does appear opened already, and you can see through into that room as well as the space that like begins to lead towards the kitchens, which is the path that goes around and down.
Okay.
You can see the dead kobolds and everything. One other thing, you do notice that the door to your north is suddenly ever so slightly open. So this one is ever so slightly open into this space here.
I don't think we ever went there.
Yeah,
And hold up just a moment. Stop right there. I'm just going to
Oh,
give you a
no.
little bit of a better view so you can see everything that's happening here.
Usually when you say stop, that's bad.
You do see what is quite clearly a prison cell as you open the door, Sir Venom, and you can see that there is a drow individual beyond in the cell.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this doesn't happen to us too often.
Yeah.
Prisoners that aren't ours.
Yeah, right. I guess I'd approach the cell.
Okay.
And I'd be like, "Oh, greetings. I'm Sir Venom. How'd you get caught by these kobold bastards?"
He looks at you, spits on the ground, and says in Undercommon, which I don't know if you know it or not. He says some words in Undercommon.
I would respond in Undercommon to whatever he said.
Okay.
I have that helm that lets me speak every language.
Gotcha. So he spit on the ground and he said, "Dirty Highlander."
And he said, I'd respond, be like, "Hey, like, sorry, man. Like, I'm not even from this realm of existence."
The place you're from is darker than his.
Yeah, right. Like, there's so much light in the Underdark. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm a native to the Shadowfell.
How dare you speak to me at this point? You defile everything that is.
All right. Well, gee, I guess we're not letting you out. Mr. Grumpy Pants over here. You know, we were gonna see if maybe you wanted to help us out, maybe do a little team up action, get out of the cell, but I guess we'll just leave you in here with all your jailers dead, and no one to let you out. Start walking away.
He sort of spits again. I'd rather rot than let it be known that I was saved by you.
Damn. Okay.
This guy's hardcore.
Yeah.
As you go to the north, you see another cell with another drow in it.
Oh, there's another one over here.
Hopefully this one's a degenerate or something.
This guy
yeah.
in particular sort of is leaning against the bars, and he goes, I agree with my comrade. If you let me out, I will try to kill you.
Oh, okay. I appreciate the
Well, I
honesty.
guess yeah, hey, thanks for your honesty. I guess we won't let you out. Do they have like are any of their like the belongings they are found with? Is there anything like like a prisoner's belongings chest in this room or anything?
As you look around,
You want to
you see
rob them?
you actually don't see their belongings, and it dawns on you some of the belongings that they had were probably some of the belongings you found, and you can see them glancing at your slippers and your tunic in particular.
Do we recognize them as the same race as Casimir? Are they the same?
No, they're not.
Oh,
Casimir is a
okay.
dusk elf, whereas these are full-blooded drow, and so dusk elves are probably somewhere between drow and regular elves. Drow are fully subterranean dark elves.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I won't. Okay, so they're elves, but not the same.
Aren't they like typically evil?
That is the traditional way of things within Faerun, yes. You do notice that there are some keys here, some food and a knife, some ropes and some like shackles and everything. Uh, as you move away, Axel,
Definitely, I'm gonna grab the keys and at least the rope.
as that is all happening, uh, something is happening. Let me just double check this. Axel, you are struck by a sword in the back. Let me see. 24, that's going to be a hit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you are struck twice, a 26 for a hit. And it's going to be for 32 points of damage, 64 points of damage. As you are struck twice, swiftly in the back, and an invisible drow appears with a short sword in hand and a hand crossbow in the other hand.
Okay, so you said 64?
Yeah.
Damn.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
That's dirty.
Right.
And it appears that she had dropped off the ceiling to strike at you, to land on the floor behind you.
These guys
So
don't
you
bump
got
around.
She's gonna have
12.
a pair of those slippers.
And go ahead and roll Sir Venom if you want to roll
Ooh,
initiative.
not very good.
All right. Now we're talking. I think because you're on your tablet or something, it's like not tossing it into initiative, but it's not a problem. That drow lady is actually going to go again. And she is going to, at this point, take a look at both of you. And she is going to. What did you take in particular off the table, Sir Venom?
The keys and the rope.
Okay. She will.
Now I'm really glad I took the keys.
Seriously.
Yeah, right. It's
She will
massive.
plunge the area into darkness, which is one of her special abilities.
Like
Indeed.
magical darkness.
Magical darkness. And the magical darkness, I'm going to make it pretty opaque so you guys can still see what's happening, because I actually think technically Axel will probably be able to see. I think is part of like his goggles. Is that right?
Maybe
Um,
continual flame. Does that help with darkness?
No, because he's got the goggles of
goggles of
like,
night.
yeah, that's about right.
So I have dark vision up to 60 feet. It just says, but I think with when things are in the shadow, can't we see like 5 feet in front of us or in the dark?
Not
Let me
this.
double check.
So I think we had. Is this the
Darkness
same?
is different.
Oh, then what that last one the other time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
It's basically like magic smoke.
Yeah. But she is not impeded by it. So magical darkness, she throws down darkness, so you guys cannot see. She will gain advantage on 2 attacks, one that she will take on each of you, and she will roll, let's see. So she's going to roll once against Sir Venom for a 22.
Just barely a hit.
Okay. And this is going to do 31 points of necrotic damage. And then
Holy
once
crap.
against Axel for a 23.
Damn.
Lady
He is
slams.
then going to run up on the wall over here. And because you guys can't see her, doesn't matter. Let's see. And that will be her turn. Axel, what would you like to do?
So I can't see where this person is.
Correct.
And continue a flame, even though it's a magic spell, doesn't count as magical light.
So continual flame does cut through it, I think, technically, because it's just non-magical darkness. Cannot illuminate it.
Okay, so my option is to get outside of the darkness or randomly try to grab.
Or wait, can't you just lift your like eye patch up to get the continual flame to give us some light?
I would say, Sir Venom, you would know that the continual flame would provide light for this.
Okay. Well, if I still had it going, then yeah.
Lift
Yeah,
up
it's
your eye patch.
continual.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Okay. So what would that be, like a bonus action or an action to like do that, or like
I
a
w-
free action?
I would say free action would be just flip up
Okay.
the eye patch and
So
goggles.
yeah, if that's an option, 100% we're
Yeah.
doing that.
I'm
We're
flipping the script on this bitch.
yeah, we're bonus action to rage. Because we can't too many more of those attacks that she's dishing out. Although, shit, I could have used my reaction. We'll figure it out. Okay. So
Can
raging.
you run out of the darkness? Can you see the light?
I think I'm good because I can see.
Oh, right.
So yeah, if I can see where she is, then I would go to use my first attack to grapple her and keep her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, and I will do a counter roll for that.
I feel like she's like scheming. So 32.
She get a 17. So you are able to grab her off the wall and grapple her.
Okay, so I grab her with one hand, and for my second attack, for my second attack, I will stab with the baleful talon,
Oh, nice.
and I feel like we'll recklessly do it.
Okay.
Okay, 28 to hit.
Why did you get the thing so bad?
That's a hit.
11 plus 2, so 13. And then sneak attack damage. So 10. So 23. 23.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep her here. So
Okay.
Sir Venom can do his shit.
Gotcha. He will, or sorry, so that's the end of your turn. Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I really don't like this bitch. Should we? I'm tempted to just like nuke her, but I may have learned my lesson from burning all my top level spell slots. So I am going to bonus action, use a 4th level slot to get Umbra up.
Oh, I got him.
Which I
Wait, hold on.
do not have a token for.
No, I do. There's Umbra.
So Umbra will take a peck at her. With a 15 to hit.
That is, you get advantage because she's being grappled at the moment.
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, 26. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. So that is 2d8 plus 6. 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, 14 damage. Forgot to add plus 6.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'll walk up to her and I will grab one of my feathers to feather sword and take a swipe at her with a 22 to hit.
That's it.
So
Pretty good.
21 acid and this much radiant and 1 radiant. And that is my action and my bonus action.
Okay. The only thing else that's going to happen on this round is the drow in the cell throws a bone at you as an improvised weapon to try to make you stop. They will do this at disadvantage because they're not trained with throwing bones. 12 is going to be a miss. You hear the other one yelling, "Kill them! Kill them all!" because they can see the magical darkness that's emanating from around the corner. I don't think the scuffle and noise would emanate all the way down the hallways. So I don't think anyone else is necessarily yet alerted to it.
Yeah. Has it been over an hour?
Probably at this point.
Yeah.
Between like going down the tunnel and exploring, coming back up, going down the other tunnel, coming back up, and then exploring around. So it is going to be the Shadow Blade's turn. She will. So she cannot move. Her speed is 0. She will attempt to free herself dexterously.
Do I need to
Yeah.
roll?
Yes. So some sort of opposed checks, athletics or acrobatics from you. Okay. So she cannot get out. That was her action. For her bonus action. So it uses up one of her attacks, basically. Just checking something. Darkness. No. Ah, wait. She will use Shadow Step. And she will leave the
On save for
grapple.
darkness.
What's that?
Do you need a con save for darkness?
No, she did not. She does not need to concentrate on it. And she will shadow step to here as a bonus action, and then she will take 2 attacks against you, but they don't have advantage anymore, Axel. Unless you did it recklessly, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, I guess she does have advantage. So she will take. That's a hit, I assume. And a natural 20. So regular damage is going to be 27, which is maybe actually a little low for her.
So.
And so is that halved
14.
for rage? Okay.
Yeah.
And the critical is going to be. Oh my god, the dice are like caught on each other on my screen.
That's suspenseful.
45 damage.
All right, so 45. So half is shit.
23.
23. And then half for uncanny dodge is 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got me by 1.
Wow. All right. I did not expect this to be necessarily the suspenseful fight it is, but it's pretty interesting. That will be her full turn because she used an action to try to get degrappled. When that failed, she bonus action, shadow stepped, and then 2 stabs. Death saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah. D20.
Wait, Axel's down?
He's
Yeah,
down.
I realized if I had used my reaction the first round, it probably would have been fine. Okay, 16.
Okay, success. Sir Venom, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see, if I cast heal on Axel, would that bring him up and give him the HP?
Yes. Yes.
But I am definitely doing that then.
Damn, son.
Seriously. How
Yeah,
much
so
does that do?
70.
70 HP.
Holy shit.
70?
70.
70.
Damn. Okay. Do I lose my rage?
Yes, you do. And you are prone on the ground.
Okay.
And then bonus action, have Umbra just fly at her face. For a crit.
Nice.
Axel like briefly takes a nap and then wakes up feeling better than before.
So that's 4d8, and then is the modifier doubled as well, or just the dice?
Just the dice.
And so 4d8 plus 6.
Pretty
21
good.
damage.
She is bloodied.
And I was
Is
gonna
that your
say
full
to her in
turn?
undercommon, like you're not gonna take us down, you trifling bitch.
Okay. The drow will throw another, the one that's within range. We'll throw another bone just to see. This is at disadvantage again. Not going to hit. And it is going to be her turn. She's going to turn to you and say, she's actually going to like jump over Axel to this space here. As she does so, she'll yell, "Do not speak to me that way, male." And it's also very common knowledge that drow society is highly matriarchal, violently so, typically. And she will strike at you. She does not get. Oh, does she get advantage on this? No, she does not get advantage on this. She will strike at you for a natural 1. She'll strike at you a second time for 22.
Oh, it's a hit.
And then she's going to strike at you for a third time for a 21.
That's exactly my AC.
Okay. And that's going to be 26 points of damage for that one, for both of them. So 52 points of
And
damage, unless you can mitigate it in some way.
I cannot, and I'm down.
Okay.
What the hell?
Shit.
These are the two characters I basically never put down as well. So this is quite the interesting little learning lesson for me. Go ahead, Axel.
Actually, you got a nuker.
All right. How much damage has she taken already?
She has taken 80 points of damage, and she's now bloodied.
So that's a lot. I don't know if I can do 80 in one turn. We're in okay. Yeah. Do I want to use 2 rages in one fight? This is extreme circumstances here. So I'll stand.
I already burned my highest level spell slot.
Yeah.
In this fight.
You also might want to think about popping a potion in your boy's mouth. She could like finish him off potentially on her next turn.
Really?
Yeah. Then we're really fucked.
All right. Okay, so then
if you rage again, I don't think she'd be able to do enough damage in one turn to take you out, right?
Nah.
I don't know if he could take her out, is what I'm saying as well.
But would she really go for an unconscious guy when a like Axel's in her face? I feel like that would be like that's like in
This bitch seems crazy.
That's
is all I'm
like
saying.
in Apex when you're in a fight and you down a guy, and then like instead of keep fighting the guy that's up, you just keep shooting the guy that's down because you want to ruin their day or something.
Well, think about it from this way. That would ensure that she has one target instead of 2. Potentially.
Yeah, but if you waste your action getting me back up, she could just
I'm gonna
breathe on me and I go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and use another rage, bonus action to rage.
Okay.
If I can find the goddamn button. There we go. Raging. And do we? Oh fuck, because he's unconscious. Fuck it. We're all in. Great Weapon Master, Reckless Attack.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta do it. For a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Come on, I need big numbers. That's not a big number. Okay, so 2 is 15 plus 10 is 25. Oh, some sneak attack damage on top.
So 25 points of damage and 7.
7, so 32 for attack 1.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master, Reckless Attack for the second attack. Come on. Okay, that's gonna hit. 28 to hit.
Yes.
Rolled a 1. God damn. 13, so another 23.
23. She has 10% of her health left. 15 of 150. Is there anything else you can do with your bonus action?
I raged.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
okay.
I mean, if I could, I would talk shit.
You could session inspiration one of your damage rolls.
I still don't think, even if I got a 12 instead of that would be 11 more
Not
HP.
good enough.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, she would be close, but not dead.
Yeah, I would just, talk shit, try to get her attention on me, and not, I don't know if I can even do that, but
yeah, you can make a persuasion check.
like,
make a
I want to antagonize her.
persuasion check.
Attack me. Persuasion.
Trying to taunt her.
Yeah, 12.
Hey, you dumb bitch.
I mean, it can't be
Say
hard.
something like really misogynistic to her.
Yeah. She sort of notices that you're taunting her, and yet doesn't. You suspect she's not necessarily taking the bait. The one other thing that will happen this round, the drow throwing bones is gonna throw a bone once more, but this time they're gonna throw it at Sir Venom as they see him twitching on the ground, and they think that he makes a half decent target. They still have disadvantage on this attack, so they would need to roll very high, and therefore they fail once again. It is her turn.
All right.
She will say, "If I can't make you my kacha, then I will at least take him with me."
Oh, come on.
And she will make at least one attack against him. Because she's in. Actually, can I do this? She will actually. Let me think about this. How do I want to do this? What order? No, she will use her action to grab the keys that Sir Venom had picked up. So she'll pick them like up off the ground next to his body. And then she will shadow step into the cell beyond and dangle the keys in front of you all. And then she will. So that's one. That was her action, bonus action, and her movement. And she will end her turn there.
What is Shadow Step? Like Misty Step, basically?
Yeah, but she can use it as a bonus action on every turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Axel, what would you like to do?
God damn. So I have to do 15 points of damage.
Yes.
Do you have any like range damage?
But I'm in the dark. I don't know if I can. Can I see through? I can't know if I can see through this. If I wanted to.
You can see it. It cuts it enough for you to be able to. If you were to like get to here, you would be able to see her.
Oh, don't
Okay.
you have your axes like Thunderstrike?
Ooh. Yeah. Uh. Can I do it without harming you? Yeah. If I can do it without harming Sir Venom, then I would do that thunder maneuver.
What spell does it do again?
Very good question.
What, call lightning? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
something
right.
along those lines.
Let's see.
Maybe if you target the keys that she's holding in her hand, you can like melt the keys, and but the metal of the keys would like transmit the electricity into
Like she
her,
was
so you can
holding a
melt the
kite.
keys and kill her at the same time.
I think I'd rather just try to do. I think it's like 3d10, right?
Yeah.
So it's like pretty much 50-50.
You can put it like right here as well, and you could have it hit both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, let me read the. I think there's a deck save or something for.
They have to make a save.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm definitely gonna do it. 3d10. I think it. What do I have it on? The axe. Call lightning. I don't have. I have to Google exactly what it is.
I got it. Here, hold on.
And if you
That's
can, if that's just like one action or like one attack, if you're able to do that and get me up, if I can go before the
Finisher.
other one, I can lock them
Ah.
into the cell.
Yeah, I can definitely get you up. That
I
won't be
think
a
it's an
problem.
action for him to do that though.
But I would at
For,
least be
for
able to use my bonus. Can I use my bonus action to get him a drink?
Can you bonus action use an object with is that like one of the things? Because I feel like there's like a list of things for the rogue. Let's see.
I don't think so.
What is the skill again? Is it
Cunning action.
cunning action? Dash, disengage, or hide actions. So no. I'm gonna say you would not be able to bonus action get him up. You can
Can
either use your
I?
action to call lightning or to do something else.
Yeah, because it's not like I can just hide and then give myself advantage on a bow shot, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
You,
So
you
I
can
guess
you can throw your dagger if you want.
but because if there was a way to give myself advantage on that, I would. But the dagger doesn't do.
Then you give them ammo to kill Sir Venom, or they're just gonna open the gate anyway and kill him.
I'm gonna do lightning on the lady.
Okay.
Um, 3d10, 3d10. So okay, so roll 3d10, and then I don't know what the save is for that.
I think it's a 14. Oh wow, she failed. She definitely failed.
10, 1, 2, 3.
Heyo.
10.
She does not go down. She does take the full damage. And the other guy, let's see what they did here. They actually made the save. But you can do that every round if you would so like.
I can't. I think because I'm raging.
Might not be the worst time to do a session inspiration on one of those on that.
Can
thunder
I
damage roll.
re-roll
One of the
damage?
twos?
Can I re-roll the damage for with assassin inspiration or one of the twos or?
Yeah, you can re-roll one of the twos if you would like.
Okay. So it has to be like at least a 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, so like a 30% chance of this working. But I'll gamble.
Oh,
6.
Oh,
She's got a hit point.
she has 1 hit point left. That's right. The other guy is down, however.
All right.
So I will mark that off.
Well, if I can't get Sir Venom up, then I think I'm just gonna at least try to stay in the doorway so she can't. I don't want her getting by to try to attack him.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn here.
All right.
I have to
Sir Venom.
roll death saving.
Yes, please.
Oh, would you look at that?
All right. Go ahead and stand up with 1 hit point.
No
Oh.
fucking way.
That was pretty great.
Damn.
Right? And I stand up and just kind of like shake my feathers a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, gee, it's hard. And I can't do anything on my turn, right? I just
Right. Yeah.
am not dead anymore.
That's exactly right. She sees you come back to life, and she will
There's
sort
not
of
enough energy flowing through me.
and she will swear at you. She will move up to the bars and take 2 strikes at Axel. She's going to do. I think it's going to be at. I think it's going to be at normal. So a 17 to hit Axel. That does hit you.
that does hit. Yeah.
And then a 12. So she does miss one of these.
Just one.
She will do 33 points of necrotic damage.
33.
Crazy.
So 17. So and then uncanny dodge. So it's like 9.
Yes. And then she will shadow step to here. And she will move to this location and take 1 more attack against you. Seeing that it doesn't seem to hurt you as much as she would like. So that'll be another 32 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
And that will be her full turn. What would you like to do, Axel?
I would like to stab her.
With anything.
Yeah, stab her recklessly with or just I guess I don't have to stab now that she's like yeah, so axe. Yeah, I'm axing recklessly.
Okay.
Okay. So then just the official okay.
29, 30 something odd points of damage.
Well, that wasn't even Great Weapon Master. It was just so
Okay.
yeah, just the one. I just need to do the one hit point. All right.
Any special way in which you kill her?
Just like a super strike, just really hard
Okay.
to that frustration.
And her body slumps against the wall on the other side, blood everywhere. Her blood is like it's sort of like a purplish. It's like a deep purple as it sprays across the dungeon floor, across your comrade who sits up. And you guys can be out of combat if you'd so like. The other guy can't really hurt you. They're stuck in that cell.
Oh.
Darkness does drop at this point, I will say.
Man, Axel, that was close. And I am, since I have 1 HP left, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality once more.
Is this a fuck ton of HP basically for you guys? So 72, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 77.
Nice. Axel, what's your HP at?
45. I got 45 hit points.
Okay. And do you have anything that can heal you?
Yeah, I could pull out my flask and drink some of that. And then we could do a short rest. I mean, I feel like we'll have time to do a short rest. Drunkard.
Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, if we were gonna short rest, I probably would not have wasted a spell slot on that.
5, 6.
Yeah, you can undo that. That's fine. You had 1 hit point.
So I rolled 2 1s. Oh shit.
Would you guys like to short rest back in the room with your friends, or would you like to go somewhere else?
Oh, definitely back in the room with our boys. But first, I'm gonna loot this bitch.
22.
Definitely at least take her. It seems like she had the spider slippers.
She had the slippers, she had the tunic, and she had a short sword. Actually, sorry, it was a shadow blade, so it's gone. The sword is gone.
Dang.
The hell is a shadow blade?
It was a
Is that
sword
a
made of
spell?
shadow. Not entirely clear.
So
It
it's
disappeared
like
when she died, though.
spider slippers
magic.
and invisible cloak. Is that like the drow starter kit? Just
Apparently.
Yeah. So I'll take the tunic and the slippers, and then as we're walking by this guy, I'm gonna firebolt him in the face.
Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, 14.
That's a hit.
So 14 fire damage.
And he grabs at his face and he's like, ah, ah, and he like falls over dead.
And I don't think we should leave any of these guys alive. They were tough and they were all kind of jerks.
yeah, not gonna get any complaints from me.
I figured I'm better at ranged murder than you are, at least for now, Axel.
Axel.
Yeah.
Can you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
No.
Oh boy.
18.
Okay, you feel a murderous urge,
Ooh.
having the kill stolen from you.
Oh.
And the soft voice in the back of your head says, that should have been yours. It could have been yours. Why didn't you do it? Do it. Kill him instead. Kill him. And
What?
you shrug it off, and you do not feel the urge to kill your friend, but the voice is urging you to do so.
That's fucked up. Okay. Well, we'll think about that during our short rest, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I have 1 HP. You would have been able to kill me very easily.
I mean, I wouldn't have had a choice.
All right, yeah, let's. I would have no idea this was happening. And like,
Okay. You just see
Actually,
me
it's
looking
funny
at
when I
you.
look at you and it's just like business as usual. It's like, yeah, he makes funny looks at everyone.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
so Sir Venom, you would be able to maybe just see like an odd twitch of the lip on his face or something, but besides that, no, nothing else. Nothing.
can I do a some type of check to see if like me killing, like stealing Axel's kill, like bothered him?
I would say no, not in this instance.
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna apologize. Yeah, I'd lean on Axel for support on the way back, even after he wants to kill me.
Would do secret knock to get in?
Octavia lets you in. Get in here, quick, quick.
Just freaking drow. It's crazy.
Shoo, shoo.
Closes the door and locks it again. Drow? Did you say? Oh my God, Sir Venom, you look awful. And Casimir's like, walks over to you. Here, take a seat. Take a seat.
Oh, and actually, as I sit down next to Casimir, I go, "Oh, let's my divine power, it recharged again. Let's see if we can get you out of her back yet."
Oh, thank you.
He goes spelling powerful things again.
Not today, unfortunately.
Okay.
One of these days, Kaz, we'll get it back. And then I just kind of like fall on my back.
Yeah, we'll short rest.
I need to rest.
If you guys want, you can take long rests and join your friends, I would say.
Okay.
We can get everybody back up to full health. You can take the time to do so. And Riku and Vincent, you can go down to -3 for your penalties.
Oh, so we can long rest?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
I burned like all of my good spell slots.
Can Axel do a check for that voice in his head?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What would be
You don't want to just stay a schizo wild card?
Yeah, no, what was it wisdom? What do I
Yeah, I would say that would be a reflection check would be a wisdom check in this regard.
Okay. 15? It's like
Do you like
Terrible.
call out for the voice? Do you like what are you doing as you do this?
I'm thinking hard on it. I mean, if I start calling out
He's looking
for things,
deep within himself, trying to understand
yeah.
what is the meaning
Wait,
of this.
we don't see our reflection in those mirrors, right?
No, but you can go look in the mirror if you so wish, and I would actually give you advantage if you did that.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
use the
kind of reflection.
yeah,
The mirror
we'll
with
do
no
it for the
reflection.
mirror. We'll just,
All right.
So
Conversation with your alter ego here.
So do I if I roll advantage? I mean, I roll wisdom again. Just
Yeah, roll wisdom again.
okay. Okay.
We didn't take
21.
the mirrors yet.
21.
We can get a good ones.
Pretty
Okay,
big.
give me a moment. You see a man eventually appear in the mirror, staring back at you, Axel. But it is not you. It is probably a man from Kalimshan at a glance. Short haircut, tight leathers, dagger, sword with a skull upon it. This guy looks like he's killed a few folk. Make a history check.
History check. 10.
Yeah, you don't know necessarily. You don't recognize him at a glance. You don't recognize him from, say, wanted posters during your time as a bounty hunter up and down the Sword Coast. You don't recognize him from stories necessarily. Whoever this guy is, he sort of looks at you and smiles and goes, "Not who I expected, but maybe not the worst thing. What's your name, boy?"
I am Axel von Thunderstruck. What is your name? And like, yeah, are you the one in my head?
I am.
What's
Looks like you,
what's up with that?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. My name's Artemis Enchveri.
Uh, so you're in my head, and you want me to tell you why?
Well, I was hoping you'd be able to tell me why.
Well, sometimes I get this urge to like. It usually happens. I hear the voice when I get this urge to like kill, and then I like, it's just something about it. It's relaxing.
Kind of cocks his head to one side and looks at you funny. Why didn't you kill him? That was your kill.
Oh,
If you were really on the
that-
job.
the he was my friend. I can't kill my friend. He literally just picked me up. Was very good to me in that situation. It would have been a very bad move, poor form, bad manners to kill him in that situation. Plus I didn't have any range. It was a range situation, and I had my axe in my hands. I really didn't have time to do anything.
Friends. I always worked alone. Look, maybe next time you actually complete the kill. See what happens. Maybe you'll like it even more.
Okay. Surely. Were you suggesting? So you wanted me to kill my friend? Is that a line?
He reaches to like go grab at you, and it's a mirror. It's a reflection. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. With danger sense or without?
Without.
Dex save. Okay. A 20.
Okay. You back up and you actually see his arm extract through the mirror a little bit, and you can see a grin on his face. And he pulls his arm back through. Maybe next time you actually complete the kill, or I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be a little tougher on you next time. Complete the fucking kill yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got you. Next time there's someone needs killing, I will take care of it myself. That sounds like fun.
Good lad.
Yeah.
He starts to like
All right.
walk backwards, his eyes still on you, watching. One hand on the sword on his hip, the other on the dagger on the other side. Fades away into the darkness of the mirror.
Okay. That was strange. Anyway. Long rest, am I right?
Yep.
I hit the button.
And once you've all long rested, so Rudolph Van Richten stands up in front of everyone. Well, while you were all napping and we were taking a look around, I did look in the book because I thought it was worthwhile. If you give me another day or two, I could try to cast like a gate spell, I think.
I don't know if I trust where a gate spell from that book will take us.
I feel like that book is manipulating you to take us somewhere it wants to go. Riku's going to stand up now that he's been rested. And like, I've had a feeling for a long time that either the Raven Queen or some other power at B wants that book in this realm for a reason. Or maybe even the book itself. Riku's like, some other higher power entity is at work here that's pulling the strings to keep this book where it currently is. Or
Then
trying to get it somewhere else.
He sort of comes around the room. Let's get out of here then. Let's use it to get out of here.
That's my point. That could be part of its it could be manipulating you to do what it wants. That's my point exactly, Grandpa.
Yeah, Rudolph, I really don't think we can trust any spells from that book. It is the book of ultimate evil.
we've seen what it can do. Its wrath is immeasurable. We need to, heed any sort of power that comes from this book, and only use it in like a worst case scenario. And right now, I think we're, things are rough, but it's not worst case scenario territory just yet.
I mean, you and Vincent died. That's basically worst case in my mind.
Yeah, we're not dead anymore, are we?
I guess not. He sort of looks across you all and Casimir. Fine. I'm sorry. I won't mention it again.
No,
Uh,
I like where your head's at. You're thinking outside the box, but let's wait till we're really in a bad way before we try to do that. Keep that one in your back pocket, though. I like, could potentially work.
Let's grab a pillowcase here.
I was gonna say, you got something to say, Axel? What's going on?
Yeah. Do we look? Axel's holding a pillowcase. I don't mean to sound too aggressive here, but do we want this guy walking around with that book still?
What would be the alternative? Riku says.
We safely put in the black hole, and then he's not being corrupted by this evil book that I feel like this is it's that time.
I get on the other side of Rudolph. Like, actually, I think that's a good idea. I don't think we should. Any of us should be in close proximity to that book. Its evil is
Perhaps maybe
just too
storing
powerful.
it for safekeeping and not keeping it in the open is the best solution for
Yes.
the moment.
Put the book in the pillowcase. Just drop it in.
He sort of looks across you all. He looks to Vincent. Vincent, what say you?
The book is evil.
Nice.
So
So
plain, I love it.
Takes it out of his jacket, looks back at Vincent. I mean, looks at Sir Venom. This created your queen. It can't be that evil, right?
What?
Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Puts it into the pillowcase.
okay. That was
Wait,
We
my
just
queen
don't
is
trust
I
evil.
its
wasn't
power.
expecting you to give it up that
Yeah.
easily.
Riku puts his hand on his shoulder. He's like, "Look, we trust you with our lives, but he's like, that thing we don't trust. Okay."
All right. That's okay.
All right. Pull out, and then we'll put the book that's in the pillowcase into the black hole, which hopefully doesn't cause some kind of nuclear
Spit it out
reaction.
again.
Yeah.
Sucks in upon itself. The room collapses. You all die. No. Yeah. No issues with that. You can hear it thud into the floor over by the mirrors.
Yeah, we stored it before. It's just like it got sucked out somehow.
Yeah.
At one point, I think.
I think that's right.
We'll just want to keep a really close eye on it.
Yeah.
Well, what's the plan then?
Like, I want to I take the the tunic and the slippers. That me and Axel got attacked by an invisible drow trying to save two other drows that were in prison. She had these on them, and I click my heels together. I'm like, these slippers are pretty useful. Like, turn to Vincent and be like, I feel like, as our archer, you get a lot of use out of these. And then I run up the wall and stand on the ceiling, like, oh, they let you do this.
Riku's like back to Axel's like as if flying wasn't enough.
Well, sound jealous, Riku.
He's like, I kind of like mine. He like looks at it like, shows
All right,
you
you
his
got
kicks.
boots. Okay, we all got. So in this situation,
Yeah,
we'd all
I
have
look
boots.
up and look at Riku and be like, well, I mean, I'll trade you if you're really that jealous.
I'm okay. You got like multiple pairs, right?
I drop the slippers down into Vincent's hands from the ceiling.
You gonna wear them,
Want me to
Vincent?
put 'em on?
Hold up.
Yeah, wear them.
They don't have to attune?
Where'd you get that other pair? Riku says.
The other pair was in the I point towards the chest over to our right. The other pair was in there. They must have
I
got
think
it
you
from
got
another
'em.
drow.
Go over here.
No, but I mean, you.
it used to be very valuable for
We got
a
the
ninja
drow.
shot.
There we got one in that room and then another set on the drow.
Oh, you
The
got
one
in
we
a
killed.
you got in a fight?
Yeah, we
Riku's
told you
just.
about that. What are you acting all
Oh,
dumb
okay.
for? We
I
told you about
literally
that.
just told you.
Lock
I
it in,
wasn't sure if you
Riku.
told us
I
about that.
think
Lock it in.
I think when you died, your short-term memory took a hit.
Either way, Riku's gonna say,
And then,
"Oh, so maybe was that drow strong?" Riku says,
oh man, she
Yeah.
was very strong. She
"And
took down both
invisible,
of us.
and able to walk on ceilings,
Shadow all kinds
Yep.
of shit, cool gear.
and teleporting around the room,
Oh,
and
that
creating
yeah.
darkness."
Also that.
Yeah, it was
What if there were multiple of those where we're going? Should we maybe not go there
Oh,
anymore?
There probably will be.
I didn't think about that.
Uh-huh.
But what's the alternative? What's the alternative, Riku? What is the alternative?
Riku thumbs up to ceiling. Maybe we go back where we came from. Take our chances up there.
I mean, those nights were a little bit easier than that drow. I wouldn't want to have to fight a bunch of them.
All right, we can. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Let's vote. What do you think, Vincent?
I have a question, DM. How is it more than 500 feet to the surface from here?
Yeah, I think you guys have descended about probably more than 500 feet at this point.
Okay.
What were you thinking of trying to do? I guess is the real question I would have.
We were deciding if we want to go back up or down.
Okay.
That's more or less it.
What do you?
After they just faced a single
would be
enemy
really
that seemed
cool.
pretty strong, we're considering there might be more of them below.
Right.
But she seemed like maybe one of their elite fighters because the ones who were locked up went down pretty easy.
Well, they were probably injured.
Riku also holds up the contract. He's like, they might be interested to know that they're not going to be getting any more money from now on, and maybe we could cut a deal with them instead. Riku says.
So you want to go up?
Or no, down. He's like, maybe we could speak with their leader if we do run into more of these
Okay.
drow.
So you suggested going up, but you actually want to go down.
I'm just throwing out ideas here, man.
Okay.
We're spitballing.
All right. I feel like down. What's our goal in going down? Do we find a way?
Basically, another way to traverse the map to try to get closer to our other destination.
And what is your other destination? And Rudolph,
where's the person me and?
Can we pull up in the map?
Yeah.
Like the.
Hold on.
And who is me and Vincent? Me and the Raven Queen. Who's the person exactly that the Raven Queen wanted us to kill?
Up north, there's another like castle, basically, or something.
Yeah. So you were told that something is happening at Fioc's estate.
Yeah.
And that the Raven Queen would like you to investigate effectively.
And eliminate a target.
Something along those lines, but not entirely clear.
The whole train of thought of going to the Underdark was, we were sort of running away from shit that was happening.
Silencio,
yeah,
then it was also
city was on lockdown. Yeah. It's like I'm not sure if we're trying to go like just outside the city, if we're trying to go further in the Underdark. I think we might just want to go a little ways, get outside the city, then pop up if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't know if we'll be able to find a way back up.
Yeah, we don't. But we're we're kind of gambling on it.
All right. Yeah, I'm cool with going back up.
And if we
the other thing is we thought
if we kill more drow, we get more boots, and then we can just climb the walls together.
Well, and a reminder, this plan involved when we had a guide. We didn't know the guide was going to bail on us.
I mean, Riku kind of in the back of his mind always thought Donk was going to betray us.
Yeah, but
he was going
to bring us somewhere though. That was the whole point. Is he was leading the way, and we were following him.
Just to the Underdark. We got there.
Just from Donk's point of view, he definitely brought you somewhere and towards the Underdark.
And we can get back. I feel like we can get back there. We just gotta.
You mean backtrack where we came from?
No, like if we had to get back to the Underdark, we could get like if we went up, then we could always get back to the Underdark. But, yeah, I'm cool with going up.
All right. What does the group think as a whole here? What are we feeling? Up or down?
Yeah, I feel like the Underdark would be really fun to explore, but also more dangerous.
Risky?
I will say as a DM, I'm prepared for any option you guys take.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like we
Like to
gotta
hear
stay
that.
on track of the main mission though, and not get too caught up. Just
Okay.
kind of roaming around.
Yeah, it would be very easy to get distracted and lost.
Because if we go down in the Underdark, we don't know if that's just like an Omega dungeon, and then we're down there for a while, or if we just find immediate way up. And at that point, I mean, maybe there'd be cool loot down. I'm sure there's cool loot down there and stuff, but
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
I don't think that should be in the
the
deciding.
Raven Queen telling us to basically keep our eye on the prize. I'm gonna interpret that as us going back up. Let's go. Let's do that.
Before you make any decisions or do anything else, how about each of you make history checks, and I'll give you things that you would have heard in taverns about the Underdark.
Oh, come on, Sir Venom. Sir Venom, you're our only hope. 27.
Ooh, that's massive. All right, so we'll start from bottom, and then we'll work our way up. Vincent, you've heard that the Underdark is enormous, mostly uncharted, and labyrinthine.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. Riku, you know that the denizens of the Underdark include creatures, and actually this would probably be true for Axel as well, that the denizens of the Underdark range from everything such as um, drow to Duragar, which are a type of dwarf, to
Yeah.
Darrow, which are like a corrupted evil dwarf, to deep gnomes, and then to all manner of beasts that thrive in darkness and caves. Sir Venom, the Underdark was actually one of the things that you studied for some significant period of time. You do know that the Underdark, because it mirrors the surface world in terms of size, you can wander for days without seeing anyone or anything, just like you can in the wilderness, until you then stumble upon a major thoroughfare through the Underdark between Deep Gnome towns, effectively, or Myconid villages, or drow settlements. There are areas of safety, there are areas of danger. It is a world unto itself, and therefore comes with a multifaceted, sort of many-layered situation. If your goal, and this is your assessment based on the histories that you've read, if your goal is to exit somewhere to the north of Sanronje to then continue your trek forward, you think that there's a chance that you would be able to do so. Now, whether or not you come out a few miles from the city here, or if you come out 10 to 20 miles from the city here, might cause you to, run into something down there. But just like in the wilderness, walking through the woods, you always take a chance.
That sounds like we could probably find a way up if we went through the Underdark.
Let's fucking go.
We're going in the Underdark?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the Underdark.
DM
Alright.
told us to go. Let's go.
And we'll start next game, and we'll dungeon delve down into the Underdark through that next set of corridors, and with the intent being that you guys are trying to get back up and out. Is that
Yeah,
right?
more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just a
Before we
wet.
forget,
So we kind of
there's,
wanted to use it to get out of the city was the initial intention,
Yeah.
And potentially find that $1 million bounty. I would.
Yeah, because
That'd be
we
pretty
don't know where
cool.
they're hiding.
Gotcha. All right.
before we
then-
forget, we have one more tunic of invisibility if someone wants it.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Yep.
I'll take it if it's an extra one, but
Yeah, the
if
boots and
anyone
the
needs it, they can have
the tunic. Yeah.
It'll look good on Vincent.
it. Well, I'll
You
just
might have
take it
to,
as a
do
tactical
some
thing.
sewing to let it out a little bit so it'll fit over your shell.
Yeah.
Just looking drippy. That's all.
Well, I'm just happy Vincent survived. I actually went this whole week thinking could have been bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
one of these times it might end up bad.
yeah.
Just
I-
make sure the
Exactly.
healer lives.
As long as Sir Venom stays alive.
So it's funny.
Very,
I had no
it's
qualms
very
about you
humbling.
guys. I thought for sure you guys were going to get raised, and there would be no problems there. What I didn't
Well-
expect was to potentially kill both Axel
Yeah.
and Sir Venom,
Yeah.
to have them
exactly.
stumble upon that drow who was about to release the others. Which, speaking of which, she snuck in when you guys went down there. Is what the sequence of events was. So, because I
Just,
didn't
like, waiting
expect you
by the
guys to
door?
go down there. Yeah.
Kind of had a feeling doing that was a bad idea.
It all worked
It was
out.
you
I
guys,
mean,
Yeah.
it made sense for you guys to do something while we were resting. So
yeah, we're gonna do for
NBD.
8 hours. What are we just gonna sit there?
I understand. I get it.
Yeah, like I
This was,
left
this was
batteries
like
in my Game Boy at home.
this episode reminded me of like Dragon Ball when like Goku's running back from being killed. That's what me and Vincent were doing the whole time, just like on our way back from death.
It just feel like a reset.
This was like a down episode for us, and you guys were doing most of this stuff.